Hey guys, welcome to another VR accessories video from us here at Thumb Culture. Today we're looking at something a bit more special, a bit more immersive, and that is the Protube VR Magtube. What have we got here? We have a carbon fiber tube with some attachments, 3D printed or printed attachments with some magnets and a nice rigid gun stock at the end. This is designed to mimic the real world feel of holding and firing a weapon, as well as a nice strap for attaching around your head. So what makes it different from other gun stocks is the magnetic side of things. Now there are gun stocks out there that doing magnetized clasps and attachments, but these are pretty good. So you can have what comes in the set is a load of different things. You can have straps that you can attach to the Quest controllers so that you don't so that they don't slip out halfway through. You've got a bit more grip. I won't show you all through those, but I will just show you a nice quick basic way of how these all set up. So your little wrist strap goes through the bottom. Effectively putting the hand grips and stuff on requires you to undo little bolts with screws and to change things around. Just doing this doesn't. So there we have that there for your left controller. If they feel good in the hand, they feel really good in the hand. And then I'll just attach the right hand controller. There's going to be a short video showing you this Magtube, me giving you some thoughts and going from there. So we've got these now. They've got magnets on the bottoms of the controllers. And if I just pop this around my head, let's get it the right way around so that I hold it the way that I need to. And there'll be people out there that will be screaming at the video saying, that's not how you position it. That's not where you hold it. I like it to go around my neck there. So, and I'll show you why shortly. So these are your controllers. Now, a lot of this is to do with muscle memory when you're playing a game. But effectively, this will be your front controller. Your like front grip of the gun down this end. And then this one will be the grip where, your trigger finger is, the pew button. And they do come off quite easily. It doesn't take a lot of effort. Now, you have to kind of bend it away to trip it off. You can't just slide it off or pull it because it stays rigid. And then we'll pop the second one on the front. And there we have it. It takes a little while to get used to how to set these up. But once you've got it in that sweet spot, which mine is about here, they're pretty accurate for most games. So what do? So while you've got your headset on, having these lined up will allow you to aim down the sights with your sort of dominant eye, as it were. Now I'm left-handed, so the video is slightly reversed for you, but this is on the left-hand side of my body. So when you're aiming, you want this part of this sort of in your cheek, and that's where your aim is. To reload, you would simply click off the top one, eject the clip, put the new clip in, and then clip back in. Now there is a lot of muscle memory that comes with that, but you do get used to it when you start doing repetitions. Now the reason I like this to be like this is because if you're playing a shooting game and you've run out of bullets and you've got no time to reload, you can just quick both off, and then you can grab your pistol from your hip, wherever it may be on your person. Then when you're ready to go again, you can simply pick it back up again. Now it does take a little while to get used to that mechanism. There are other gun stocks out there where they're mounted on the top, so you have to so they're more like you clip up onto it. Personally, I quite like this because when you get nearby to the magnet, you know where it is, and when you've got your headset on, you want to have that familiarity. I like these as well because of the magnets and the ability to release these. Now I have another stock that is a slightly more cheaper stock, but it doesn't have magnets. It doesn't have that ability to release that. So you end up kind of having to pull them out of their little sockets that they're on, which then takes you out of the immersion because you're not then trying to just kind of put your hand back on the gun. You're almost trying to slot your handset back into its holder. The design on these is great. We've got a few different points of articulation. You've got a point in the middle there, which I know some people that I've seen videos of, they leave that slightly loose so that they can easily move this up and down. You've got each of your cups have got a point of articulation. So there's a little attachment there as well as back here. It does give you a lot of freedom having those there. You have also got articulation at the back and on the actual gun stock. Now, it does give you a great amount of articulation. Don't get me wrong, you are still limited in the games that you can use this on, primarily because you want to be using this for things like Onward, Contractors, Population 1 as well. Those kind of army shooter games, like your army shooters and things like that. The immersion that you get when you do use the Protube, the Magtube, is brilliant. Obviously this can be upped in the ante by adding, you know, you can get the vibration, the recoil element of the Protube VR series as well. And who knows, hopefully maybe, you know, in the future we might get a chance to an opportunity to make use of those as well. So these have been around for a long time, but if you are a new player to VR, whatever your VR headset is, I'm a Quest 2 user. These are, if you're looking for the full immersive experience, you really can't go far wrong with one of these, because quite frankly, they just add so much realism, being able to carry that gun, you know, and if you want to throw a grenade in, your hand comes off, the gun can go down, but you've still got attached to the gun. So, you know, I can close my eyes and I can know that if I come into here and onto there, that's my shooting position. That's where I want to be. Take that off if you want to throw a grenade and keep hold of the front grip. You know, the options are endless, and it allows you to play the way that you want to play. It comes nicely boxed up as well, nicely packaged, and do you know what? It's just fun to play with one of these, because when you're playing in VR, let's be honest, you want your experience to be as immersive as possible. And it doesn't get much more immersive than playing with a gun stock. So guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been a Thumb Culture video, and we're going to see you soon. Take care.